Forgive the hair. I'm not sure what happened today. I don't know. Could be the weather. I'm not quite sure why I have this weird flips going on. You know I'm not a flips kind of gal. Not sure why the flips, but the flips. So yeah, this will be getting cut in 2 days. So yes, we're going back to incredibly short hair. Oh, let's use my phone stand. Let's see if I can just do this. Well, that's too close. My head's cut off. Oh. Well, we're trying here. We're trying. Yeah, we'll try that. Welcome, Marilyn. I am trying a setup here. I'm a work in progress, and the hair's really on my nerves. Hello, Paula, Tracy. How's everyone this fine Sunday evening? I feel like my head's cut off, but I think it's actually back a bit now. I think I need to prop it up. What can I prop it up with? Ooh, maybe this. There, that works. Prop it on the scissors. Hey, Melody. Hey, Nora. And Linz. And Bonnie. And baby's left about an hour ago. Wonderful. Was it a nice day? I had a nice weekend, yes. Hasn't been that long, Linz. Hey, Lynn. Very hot there in Southern California. It's been kind of out. I was just outside in our deck, and it's been kind of like cloudy and overcast. Like, it's not going to rain. It just looks miserable. Hey, Karen. Good evening. Good evening to everyone. I had a really good weekend. Oh, I guess you heard my saga at the WW. Saga at the WW. That's nice, Melody. Hello, Roberta. Joni! Blazing there, heat in Florida. Excuse me, I burped when I said Florida. Hey, Michelle. Well, let me tell you my saga. Now, I had to get weighed in, which was fine. And since I was over goal, I knew I had to pay. Like, I knew that. I knew that was coming. But they, international versus franchise. International, it's $15 for the month for meetings and app. Franchise does not do that. Franchise is the regular, I think it's like you could either pay your $15 a month for your app and then $15 a week, or you can jump in one of the plans, which would be like $49 for the month. So no, and no, because I wasn't, $15 always for a month. I said, yeah, okay, I can do that. But yeah, anything else? I was like, oh, hell no. Hell to the end to the O. I wasn't doing that. Oh, thanks, Trace. It's just like kind of a little bit of a hot mess today. Good evening, Marianne. Hello, Janet. So what I did was, I thought, I'm tired of being the franchise. I'm tired of being the ugly stepchild of Weight Watchers. So I get on the horn to the international, and I gave them the whole story. And I said, I am tired of this. I said, I know I know that's the rules, and I'm not fighting the rules. I'm fighting the fact that I don't want to be part of Weight Watchers. That's not what I signed up for. I signed up, So she said, what we can do is we can credit you half the month, since you've already used half of it, and then you can be now a member of Weight Watchers International. Is there a meeting in your area? I said, well, there's one probably, it's probably 40 minutes from my house, 35, depends on what way I go. So she said, would you be willing to go there? I said, yes. So I am now an official member of Weight Watchers International. Screw my franchise. I'm out. Which studio is international? It kind of tells you on the thing. It'll tell you that it's Weight Watchers of Philadelphia. Hi, Natalie. So that's how I knew. And they were able to tell me the closest franchise to my zip code was in Turnersville, which I knew. And I have to go in this week, get weighed in, and then get my voucher for the month, and then I don't have to go back till next month. But I was like, I said, I'm tired of being treated like the ugly stepchild. I am. So I said, you know what? It's either that or I just give it up and go to iTrack Bites. That was my options. So I thought, well, we'll try this. If it doesn't work out, then they're all going to get the heave ho. That's how I felt. Well, I get, and that's the rules. When you're over goal, and like I said, I accept that fact, but I wasn't paying the franchise fees. I'm like, no. I looked at my leader. She said that. I said, well, that's how I said, well, then I will have to go international because I'm not giving you. She said, well, you could cancel your thing and then sign up and pay you $49. I don't think so. That wasn't an option. Yeah, I guess they felt they didn't want to lose a customer completely. So it's either A, we give her what she wants, or she's going to walk. So I guess that was their, and I mean, they're still making money off me. Let's call it like it is. So yep, I'm like, I just wasn't doing it. But really, I think, kind of, I don't want to use the word hurt. Disappointed would be more like it. That when I went to my leader, she wouldn't have said, you know what, go sit in the meeting. We'll talk about it afterwards. I would have let me go. I would have talked to me afterwards. She was just kind of very indignant. I was a little bit like, really? After everything? Okay, I guess, you're going to toe the party line. I'm not. So I don't have to. But hey, Ellen. So yeah, that's my saga. So I am not WWF. I'm going to cancel my everything. I'm not going to go anymore of their Zooms or anything. I'm done. Put me, fork in me. I'm done. Yep. Well, see, they don't see me as, they don't realize that. And I wasn't going to sit there, I mean, yeah, I'm touting their program. Honestly, I'm what you call a unofficial ambassador for WW. So yeah, they really should kiss my ass. I agree. But that's not going to happen. And I kind of know that. And I wasn't throwing that up in their face, but, is what it is. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm like, I'm not giving you that. I'm like, no. And then she texted me this morning, like, really? I mean, after everything that, many years I've been going there, I just kind of felt like I deserved better than that. That's how I felt. I deserved better. I'm a person, and yeah, you work for a company and that's the line, but, there's got to be a place where you could, I don't know. That's not how I would have handled it. Let's put it that way. Hey, Lori. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you could pay $15 for the meeting. I'm like, not for nothing. Your meeting isn't worth $15. And it's not like I needed a meeting. I wanted a meeting. There was a difference. Like I did, if I felt I really needed it, maybe I would have paid, but I just wanted to be there versus needing to be there. I know, and they don't pay me nothing. I thank you, Janet. And that's what I said. As much as I don't need them, I need to get back under a goal. That's, I have 4 pounds to get off. And it's like, and oh my gosh, is it like the most stubbornest thing ever? I don't know. I've never had this much problems. And I'm going to say, it's that stinking vaccine. I don't know. I just feel like it's been downhill ever since then. Fast slide down the pike. I can't explain it. That's, I'm going to say that to the last breath in my body. Hello, Beverly. So, yeah. But it's Monday. It is the start of a new week. We went out for our celebratory birthday dinner. Like I said, there's 4 birthdays within 6 weeks in this house. So we get together and we went for a really nice dinner. I had, oh my God, I had chili and sea bass. It was so good. But I'm still hungry. You know, you go to these nice restaurants, you don't get a lot. And not that you need a lot, but damn, I needed a potato on that plate. I needed something. There was no starch. Yeah, I'm a little bit hungry. A little bit hungry. Don't like that, but nothing I can do about it now. Yeah, I really feel that's, and I told the doctor, he thought I was crazy. I said, I've been cold worse. Honestly, I have. I said, but I'm telling you, it seems weird that happened, and things went all downhill since then. So, I don't know. I think my metabolism is just like, it's just dead, you know? And I'm trying not to exercise too much because I know that could have an effect. Like, the more you exercise, it can sometimes work against you. So I try not to, I just do like the basic stuff. And I don't know, it just drives me a little bit cuckoo. But I'm getting my hair cut on Tuesday. So I'm going to probably fit Weight Watchers in on Thursday morning. I can get over there. Because you have to like get an appointment online. And then, of course, it's like, are you staying for the meeting? I don't know if I'll stay. I will see. I don't really know anybody, so we'll see if I feel like staying. But go in there, get registered, get my voucher. But I'm sure, I haven't told her that I switched to international. She doesn't know. She didn't even ask. I'll be enjoying giving that conversation. Hi, Tamara. Yeah, I'm on purple. I'm still going to stay on purple. I'm going to do some overnight oats tonight for tomorrow morning. Because, I have overnight oats on breakfast on Mondays. I don't know, which one do I have here? This is cinnamon roll. Do I want cinnamon roll or do I want caramel? Not sure. Caramel and cinnamon roll, it's a tight tie. I might go with the cinnamon roll. I know. This is what's getting on my nerves. This flip. And this flip. It just flips. And sometimes it flips up in the back, which is really annoying. But yeah, and it's I could actually ponytail this. I could ponytail this, which, when I'm ponytailing it, it's too long. So yeah. Gotta go. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Doris Day or something. I'm okay with it. I don't dislike it. But like I said, you do purple, gotta eat the 0 point foods. Like was it last week I had regular rice? Should have brown rice. Didn't have it, so count it. Yeah, but I did make some brown rice the other night, which I have to finish. I should have that for breakfast tomorrow, like a brown rice. I can make rice pudding tomorrow. Scathingly brilliant, isn't it? Pancakes, waffles, coffee. Is a milk substitute for anything. Anything that milk calls for. Pudding. Mix it with the box of pudding. You got yourself pudding. Cheesecake pudding and Premier Protein. Then I would have 2 half bottles empty tomorrow. I mean, as good as that sounds, I don't know if I want to have 2 bottles open at the same time. Yeah, that would sound good. I'm thinking more of like adding pudding mix, rice, maybe one of these, or maybe some cashew milk, like a cheesecake rice pudding, maybe. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I love easy breakfast. I love breakfast. I love to eat breakfast. That's like, it's like the world is my oyster when I think of breakfast. I go, and it tends to take me forever to decide what I want. I'm like, mostly lately though, being on purple, I've been throwing a few little bit of hash browns in my scrambles. Just a point's worth, which is like 35 grams. It's fantastic. If you've not done that, you should. Because they like lattes and stuff instead of milk or like iced coffee. they do this. That's why they like it in coffee. It comes like an ice. See, I'm not a coffee person, so I really can't attest to that. I don't like coffee at all. But people who like coffee and iced coffees, very good because it's God. You can have half the container for a point, and it's fantastic. It's just not something I'm not a coffee gal. Is anybody new just joining us for the first time? Let me know. It's your first live. But this is raining. I'm cold. Yes, it's cold down here. I don't know why, but it's cold down here. If you're a coffee person, and I have a cold brew recipe that I've made, and the base is 1/3 of the coffee base and 2/3 of your milk would be fabulous. Again, I don't like it. I make it for my family, which is funny because I don't like coffee, but I make a nice coffee drink. It's fun to learn something new. Well, let's make some iced coffee, cold brew, and cold brew's easy to make, and they claim it's really good. Not my cup of tea. Cup of tea is my cup of tea. But, so yes, tomorrow's the beginning of a new week. We got I had a decent weekend. I was pretty good. I made a fantastic patty melt yesterday. I had a, butterball sweet teriyaki burger, I think it is. And I put it in a wrap, an Ole Extreme Wellness wrap with a piece of Jarlsberg cheese and some sauteed onions, and I grilled it. Shut the front door. It was good. Was good. Ice cubes. That's good. If I liked coffee. Sounds interesting, though. Oh, Janet, your first time. Well, welcome. Oh, Marianne, welcome. Let's all welcome Janet and Marianne to their first live. Oh, Lori Mashburn. That's it. If I had an extra tray of ice, I would probably do the cubes too, but our ice maker's on the fritz until I feel like getting some guy in, which I haven't felt like it. So I've been making cubes in the trays. So yeah, any questions, girls? Just jump right in. We just kind of like a free forum, whatever the mood strikes me to bring up, or somebody else starts and then I kind of continue. I'm talking about my breakfast tomorrow. I'm not a huge planner, as you all know, but I do like the night before to think of my breakfast and then maybe what protein we're going to have for dinner. And then maybe during the morning, I'll think about what I'm going to do with that protein. Like, is it tomorrow going to be ground turkey? Is it going to be chicken breast? Is it going to be pork chops? Is it going to be burgers? Or is it going to be taco night? Because, you feel me with the taco night. I am the same boat as you, I wear. Oh, yeah, it's crazy, Paula. It is crazy. Hello, Jermaine. It sounds good. I like cottage cheese mixed like that. Hello, Tamsin. Look at you with a pole saw. Look at you go. Man, I'm telling you, she's really working it. But I'm telling you, Michelle, that cottage cheese, it gives it creaminess and it's protein in there. It makes it filling. That's why that Felicia combo is so popular, because it's definitely filling. Plastic bags that are divided into cubes. You could. Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of something like that. That are divided into cubes. I'm telling you, what they don't come out with. I'm telling you. If you ever spend a day trolling through Amazon and the stuff that's there, it's like crazy. I could spend a fortune there just buying stuff like that. Like, oh, I need that. I need that. Ugh. Remember, girls, you're not doing anything. We have Glam Squad, 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. Get that 20-minute workout in. Get a good start to your day. Oh, chocolate. I do love my chocolate. Oh, I went to a restaurant, used all my points, and I'm still hungry. That's the sad reality of my life. I hope you're satisfied because I'm not. I had a delicious piece of sea bass with a fruit salsa, and but there was like no starch on my plate. You go to these fancy restaurants, that you have to buy the side. Yeah, throw a stinking a few potatoes on my plate. I'm not asking for a whole pound. Jeez. Yeah, I'm a little bit peckish right now. Amazon is dangerous. Oh, hi, Jonathan! Oh, I gotta love that kid. I do. He knows his D. Yep, I always say, it could have been worse. Imagine what old Lori would do. And I'm like, when I messed up, like last week, I had too many bugles. You had too many bugles, Denise. It's not like you had the whole stinking bag of bugles. You had a few too many. It's like the day I ate the bag of rice cakes. You ate a bag of rice cakes. Could have been worse. Could have been a bag of Doritos. Ah, floaters. I go through times like that when I have those little floaters. Mine, I see those look like monsters. Going through like, I swear I think it was more allergies. Yep. I mean, and there's sometimes, and I'm a firm believer, and there's sometimes you have to go through those couple days or weeks. You know, it's life, and it'll happen again. I feel like this has got sticky stuff on the bottom. So it was her hubby standing and shouting over there. Oh yeah. Always be a work in progress. I don't think I'll ever be quite, like everybody else. See, well, I get that, Janet, and a lot of people have the nighttime issues. But for me, it was always if I ate at night, I'd be sick because of the reflux. So I got into the habit of not eating. So now it's been, 18 years, and I don't think about it. But yeah, or try to find, if you're on purple, like I always think nothing wrong with a little bit of hot air popcorn. You can put a little salt on that. A little bit of, me. I like the nutritional yeast on my popcorn. Delicious. Yep. And that's coming from a youngin'. Yeah, Michelle's just a child compared to us seasoned gals. But yes, I mean, you could sit there and save points, but I'm from the school of once dinner's done, I normally don't go back. I avoid the kitchen. That helps too. I put Netflix on and I get involved in a binge, and I'm so focused I don't even think about food anymore. Oh, I know that feeling, Lori. Hello, Marie. Oh, she has news. Oh, I love with her little red things, her sirens. What's your news? She's got the scoop on something. I'm on bated breath. Type faster. As we all wait. Oh yeah. Guilt and depression is the worst thing you could feed yourself. And then you feel you're entitled to eat because you're sad. And well, I deserve to eat that because I'm sad, and this will make me feel better, which most times it never does. I told you it was good. I love Manifest. I finished it in a week. I finished 3 seasons, probably close to 40 episodes in a week. No lie. Oh, excuse me, I mean to yawn. Yeah, I get very cozy down here. I think it's the lack of oxygen. Makes me yawn down here. All right. I asked 2 leaders if diet program changes are happening in December, and they are getting rid of, and if they're getting rid of smart points. One leader who tells me all the tea, she said they're partnering with. With what? Who are they partnering with? Oh, Lori, I've been there. You can't beat me. Well, maybe you could. Hey, Jenny. Wow, good luck. Medical or some or or something, some supplements, but my leader was like, "Oh my god, you're going to go missing after this meeting. I can't say anything, but there's 5 months left of the year, so I hope that answers your question." What do you think that could be? Oh yeah, the sugar hangover is worse. It's horrible. You saw mine. I filmed mine. Hello, Rosemary. Better late than never. Loaded baked potato. I love baked. I don't eat enough baked potatoes. I need to eat more of those. None of my potatoes are big enough to be loaded. I get the little ones. That's my problem. I need to start getting, or maybe some kind of protein supplement. I'm thinking to up the protein content. Well, that's intriguing. Well, plus, too, they want to leave this shroud of mystery to get all the people to come back. You know, people always come back for a change. It's like, oh, there's a big change. You want to be there for that. And there's going to be a big hoopla about that. Yeah, my friend does Noom. I think with Noom, it's more like they give you the colors for foods. Some foods are yellow, red, green. Green is an okay thing. You don't want to have too much of the red, but she said for the first time I had to mix my own sugar-free pudding mix because. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's funny. You'll laugh. It takes me a whole week to eat a cheesecake. I have one piece like every other night. I make it, then I don't want it. Yeah, they need to get some young, energetic leaders. They need to pay them better. They don't pay them. I mean, they're making crap. That's what they're making. Prescribed MD. Hmm. Hmm. I officially am iTrack, but it's only as of this month. My insurance changed, so I got dropped from the great. So then you don't have the other. You were doing both, I know, for a while. Supplements. I mean, as intrigued as that is, they're not going to give you these supplements. You don't have to pay for them. So I can't see how that's going to help their situation. I don't know if they would partner up with another company. I don't know. I would think they would. They can't go to calories. I mean, that would be really. If they go to calories, that would blow their whole point system out of the water. What they need to. I mean, they could have the secondary metric be calories. Like, you look in things. Calories are there in your thing. They don't add them up for the day though. What they can do is when you track, those calories should add up for each meal for a total calorie intake. But they have to stay with points. Points is their thing. If they leave points, that then they become nothing really. So I don't foresee that changing. I mean, I would be shocked if they got away from points. I really would. I mean, yes, they probably, because not every, like, there's, I mean, when you hear people talk about, you're only hearing a handful of people that do calories. There's not everybody counting calories. And I don't think they're going to go to that. Maybe, though, have it tracked as an option. But if they're going to do supplements, nobody, like I said, nobody's going to give them any more money. So I don't see how that's going to be well. Oh yeah, I track bites is the way to go. It's cost you what you pay a month of Weight Watchers. You can get a whole year of eye track. In fact, for less money, you can get a whole year of eye track bites. Yeah, their partnerships don't last. So I don't know. I mean, if they would like consult people in the trenches, perhaps. Well, they always do these focus groups, so I'm not quite sure who's in these focus groups because I like to talk to those people. Wait, with Noom, he lost 80 pounds. We will. Yeah, we will. I'm sure you'll get somebody somewhere. It'll be leaked. You know that's going to happen, and we will hear dribs and drabs. But you know, yeah, Oprah owns part of them, so yeah, she's still around. You don't see her much, though, do you? I don't know if that's by her choice or, but they are. As far as I know, she's still around. I just wish the celebrities they would pick would be a little bit more realistic to me. That's what I've heard, Lynn. You're not the first one that said that. Well, that's because we're on the cusp of everything, Maureen. We're right in. We hear all the talk. A couple groups I'm in, I've heard people starting to do the chatter is very popular. And there's always change chatter. That's very popular. And it kind of boosts Weight Watchers points for a few minutes to have people talking about them. But, like I said, if it's going to be like a supplement thing, I really can't see that happening. You know? Oh, I hear you, Paula. I say that every day. That's why I did a whole video on realistic goals. I mean, yeah, do I want to be a swimsuit model? Who doesn't? But do I really want to put the work in for that? Oh, hell no. No, because we all know skinny people. It's hard to, I can't. God, I like to eat too much. If I had to worry about, oh my God, it would drive me nuts. I'm too old to worry about that. I'm too old for it. In my younger years, oh yeah, why not? But I have bigger things to worry about than that. So I just like, I'm at a good weight. I'm at a healthy weight. I'm fine. If the world doesn't think so, then the world doesn't have to look at me. I hate the world. I hate people, and people are always so like, oh yeah, they're always so this or this or that. It's just, I'm over it. I'm over it. Always shoots themselves in the foot. Oh, they do. Yeah, she would give me more, but at that point, 10 was all they would do. That was it. Now, Whether international's different, I'll let you know about that one. Hey, Mima, how are you? Yeah, so we'll see. So now, like I said, I have to go get the lay of the land this week and see where I'm at there and see what I could sniff out. It is time for a change. I thank you, Janet. Wonderful, Mima. Yeah, all the stuff was taken down in when I was at Weight Watchers on Saturday for the 5 seconds I was there. The shelves were all cleaned off, so you always know when there's something coming when they clean all that stuff off. Now, what's coming down? I don't know. I'm hoping things don't change too much because, people like these three options. They like the fact they could choose a plan. So there's people that wish they can go back to Points Plus. I don't know why that can't be an option. Yeah, they would sit there and say this works better. That's fine. But people who like Points Plus, why can't they do that? But again, they don't listen to the people in the trenches. They own the plan. iTrack Bites is selling millions of dollars on that plan. So, that's all I'm going to say on that one. You got iTrack Bites making money off your plan. So, I don't know what to say, WW. You got to really, call me up. We'll talk. This is true, Renee. I agree with that one. Hi, Becky. Oh, it happened to me the other day. I was doing something with my website, and it was like 10:40, and all of a sudden it was 11:10. I missed 10 minutes of Glam Squad. Oops. This. Sometimes you get involved and you lose track of time. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they don't. That kills me. There are people out there that want to do it. Give it an option. You don't have to say, I don't know. They're going to sit there and say, well, we think it doesn't work. Well, it works for some people. Whatever works. Like, when you think about blue, green, and purple, it's three totally, but yet they're all, if you track the same on each of the plans, you probably come out almost the same points. If you're weighing and measuring and being portion-minded. I never forget food, Becky. Well, I have to pay for the app now because I'm over my goal, as we well know. So if I can get back under, I won't have to. I just have to pay once a month. It's $15. But it gives me meetings and the app. If you're international. If you're a franchise, you got to pay like $50. So let's not get into that. I know, Lynn. I lost weight on it. I like that plan. When I came back, it was Smart Points, and I did horrible. Yeah. Like I said, I did well. So when I came back to Smart Points, I had a very difficult time adjusting to that. I don't know what it's called on. Is it? I'm not sure which one. It might be Better Balance. I'm not sure. It's the ones where it tracks fiber. We tracked fiber in that. Yeah, they cleaned off the shelves. I'm not sure why. I can't imagine. I can't imagine them changing the point system. I just can't. They've worked too hard for this one. I would be shocked if they got rid of Smart Points. Could be, Lynn. I fell on Points Plus because sugar took a hit. Sugar took a plummet when Smart Points came, and all my favorite go-to sweet treats were doubled in points. So I only had 30 points, or 35. Was it 28? I can't remember what I had on points, but I want to say it was 28. But I mean, everything was 3 points, 3 points, and all of a sudden it became 6 points and 8 points. I'm like, my sugar-free, that thing where you put the can of crushed pineapple in the angel food cake, the mug cake, it was just crazy. Excuse me. Well, in fact, the few of the international ones closed. I could have went to one real close, but that one closed. I'm like, sure. Now that I won international, I have to go to Turnersville. I'm thinking, I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know, but I'm thinking that since if you go into like each individual food item, it gives you the calorie count. I wonder if it's going to be it'll give you a total for the day. That's what it should do. Since there's calories in the app, so I don't know why it wouldn't, but your guess is as good as mine with what they have planned. There's nothing wrong with a break, Linz. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it causes you to, think things through, see how it goes, test the waters. I always think change is always good. Change isn't always a negative, and people think it's always a negative. Like, it's not. It's just, you just need to stretch your wings a little bit, and see what's out there, and there's many, many things to discover. Points Plus is carb conscious. Plymouth meeting. Well, you're closer to Philadelphia. Well, not really. I'm thinking you're closer. Well, you're in Pennsylvania. You're a little bit closer to Philadelphia than I am. Is that is the carb conscious one of the free ones? If you get the free app, like the app is free, it doesn't cost you anything. Like to buy I think the Smart Point one, you have to purchase the $30 subscription. Well, it's either international or franchise. See, ours was WW Philadelphia, so it said that. So that's the only reason I know. Well, that I believe, Lisa, would be your purple plan. They have a lot. I mean, again, we bring the sugar-free foods in. If you look at any of it, 90% of your WW recipes don't have sugar-free or fat-free items. We tend to put those in there to see if we can lower the points even more. And people always say, oh, Weight Watchers promotes it. I don't think that they do. I think we, the members, have brought that in there. Okay, that is different. That's what I thought. Because I still have the free one on my phone. Because I used to do iTrack Bites. I belong to international. Like I said to the woman, I originally was international. They told me to change. If I had known now what I knew then what I knew now, I would have never done that. But they don't explain that, you're the ugly stepchild of the program and you don't get any of the benefits that all the regular people get. It's not like I'm getting it cheaper. I think I'm paying more for the franchise and getting less. Yeah, oh, definitely. I mean, like I said, Weight Watchers, people say, oh, Weight Watchers promote sugar-free and fat-free. No, they don't. If you look at their recipes, maybe low-fat, but there's never fat-free. There is never sugar-free. We do that. We do that because we're like, ooh, if I just sub out that brown sugar, if I sub out that, I could take a couple points off. We're very point conscious. And maybe that's a problem. We're like somebody did an article one time when she said we're so worried about points when we're losing sight of the nutrition of food. That's what their negative about Weight Watchers was. Yeah, I mean, I think portions are extremely important when looking at the purple plan. Like I tell people, I can't eat all the brown rice I want. While it's zero, I have to measure my normal portion I would have on blue. So I have a cup. I mean, yeah, I could have but calorie wise, nutrition wise, should I be eating that much rice? No. So I'd have my cup. Carb conscious is point plus and I. Thank you, Janet. They don't. They don't. They don't promote any of that. We do that, but yet they get blamed for it. So I always try to stick up for that. Like, yeah, I put in my. I mean, I'll be the first one to tell you I use sugar free and fat free. I do. I try to lower the points and things, but I do believe we think, and I think that's just our mentality. We try to save our points for the end of the day. Like, oh, God forbid we use too many points for breakfast and lunch because we have dinner. Like, and so what could I cut back? And sometimes we're cutting out nutrition. You have to. It's a fine line. It truly is. A small portion of real satisfies. Yep. Sugar-free chocolate pudding mix with the Premier Protein. I've seen that. Yes. I've never done it, but I have seen it. I've seen those Weight Watcher spoons. Yes, it makes pudding. And I don't think those sugar-free items are harmful. I mean, let's face it, they were created for people like who have diabetes. So those were created for people who can't tolerate that much sugar. So do I think they're bad for you? No. I mean, I think they're meant for a certain purpose. I don't think they're negative. Could too much be a negative? They never were for me, but they could be for some people. If you're, like I say, if you're having trouble losing, maybe you're eating too much sugar-free things. I'm not a huge fan of fat-free like cheese. I just don't like the texture of it. Now, fat-free yogurt, I'm fine with. Fat-free milk, I don't mind. We don't use it, but I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Certain fat-free things I don't really, because it's mixed into things. But the cheese, because it's on top sometimes, it looks like plastic. It says you should learn to get without sugar, not use sugar replacement, because that's keeping addicted. And sometimes there's some of those things, like they say it spikes. I haven't gotten onto the sugar part of my course yet. Hello, Pat. So, I mean, like anything in moderation. You know, we always say, but see, if you're a person that tends to go over, then maybe those would be better options. I mean, can you cut it one piece of cheese? I mean, it's just, you just have to, you have to watch your portions with anything. It's one of the big things. I have a hard problem with portion control. I've often talked about that. Does cashew milk taste like cashews? There is a nuttiness to it. Would I say it tastes like cashews? I would say it's definitely a nutty taste, or a nut on the nut taste side. The creamy cashew is a little bit thicker, so it just lends itself to certain recipes for thickness. I like it. I like almond, I like cashew, I like the taste of it, but I mean, it definitely has a distinctive taste. Does chicken? Yes. Chicken crust pizza tastes like chicken. I was expecting it to taste like pizza. I'm like, tastes like chicken. I mean, I don't know. I guess I forgot it was chicken, and then it just didn't look like chicken, but then it tastes like chicken. Are you loving Manifest? I know. I'm so sad that I finished it. So sad. I was depressed the other day because I was done. And the last season, the last episode of the last season, I can't wait till we talk about it. It's so good. Yeah, I definitely would try it, Jen. I would definitely try the and you know what? No, it's really good. And when I can't get the cashew, the Califia Farms almond milk is really better tasting than your regular almond milk. I don't know what they do to it, but it's much better. Good for you, Marilyn. I love cashew milk. But what time is it? We gotta say 20 already. I don't think now we're talking Lakanto monk fruit. There's different monk fruits, and remember, not all monk fruits are 0 points. Lakanto is the only one that it's 0 points across the board. And I like the Lakanto. I don't think it has an aftertaste. Now, your powdered, any kind of powdered, the sugar always has that cooling taste. Even the Lakanto. The Lakantos is probably the least one, but Grand Army. Ooh. I started watching Virgin River. That's what I'm on now. Good night, Jermaine. I know. It's late night today. Hello, Bernadette. We're just going over Weight Watchers changes, calories, sugar-free, fat-free. I mean, again, I'm not a cheese snob, so I mean, though I don't like fat-free cheese, though I do buy fat-free cheese, but if it's inside something and not on top, I don't notice it as much. I kind of like to mix the two. Let's put it that way. I could up a little bit. I could do a quarter cup for very little points. Again, always worry about the points. You like Virgin River? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Night all, Tamara. As far as I know, I've only ever used Fairlife for homemade yogurt. I don't know if you could. Lori Mashburn tried. I don't. As far as I know, it's only a yogurt you could use. And if you've not made your own yogurt, oh my! I need to make some. I don't have any Fairlife. It's so amazing. Oh, Trader Joe's light cheeses are phenomenal. I'm enjoying the mozzarella, and I love the Mexican and the Jarlsberg. In fact, I had it on my patty melt the other night. I know I'm on probably episode 4, I think. Yeah, so I am enjoying it. So, I mean, it was a come down from Manifest because I was on such a high with that. I was like, oh, it was so good. The last episode, I was still up to like 1 in the morning to watch it. It was that good. I almost cried at the end. But I hope it comes. They say they're supposed to film again because they can't leave us hanging. We have to have closure. So I'm super excited about that. I'm looking at my notes. There was somebody told me to watch something. Oh, there it is. I saw it. There it is. See, did I watch season 3 of Cobra Kai? I think I did. I think I watched all the seasons. I mean, the season was probably my least favorite. But I liked all of those seasons as well. What happens is you get so involved in the characters. No, only thing I could recommend for a chocolate chip cookie is air frying a Quest bar or a protein bar. Like anything that has like the Kirkland ones are the same way. I put like a chocolate chip Quest in the air fryer and it's made cookies. I put it in a waffle maker. That was really good. But I don't really have per se a cookie recipe. I have a bag of Lakanto cookie mix I have to make. Maybe I'll do that this week. I just have to sub out one of the ingredients with coconut oil. I'm going to use, I think, applesauce or something. See if it comes out okay. We'll see. I think it comes out to 1 or 2 points of cookie, which honestly isn't that bad. Yeah, Miller did not have with the ultra filtered. So I've only ever used Fairlife, so I can only attest to Fairlife's working for yogurt. But it's the best dang yogurt you've ever had. I've already mashed been addicted to it. Yes, there is a new flavor coming out this week or next week. There is a new one coming out. Yep. And the only hint I'll give you, it's a ice cream flavor. It's an ice cream flavor. So that is a pretty good hint. So I'm going to say, it's all they allow me to say. It's an ice cream flavor. Am I excited about this one? It's not my favorite kind of ice cream. I don't hate it. It was my mother's favorite kind of ice cream. Yeah, they'll come out with something. She did say, what the heck was it? There's something coming in the future. I don't know if it didn't have gelatin in it. I know it's gluten-free. It's more along the lines of these Kirkland protein bars. It sort of has the texture sort of these, but that's all I can say. Could I just sub ingredients with Lakanto ingredients? Yes, you absolutely could. You could sub butter with applesauce. You could sub sugar for Lakanto. You could sub chips for Lily's. And then you'd have to use the flour. No white chocolate. Because of the summer heat, they can't ship white chocolate. So there's no white chocolate coming. I have started Good Girls. I have a few episodes in on that. Instant Pot to make yogurt. I've only ever made it in the Instant Pot, though. Somebody said that they had a recipe how to make it in a crock pot. I don't know how that worked, if it did work, but somebody said they found it on Google. So that's like I said. Yeah, those are the bars coming out this week or next week. I want to say it's next week, but it could be this week. I will definitely know. I didn't get any in the mail, so it's not like I could know that ahead of time. Hope I can taste these, because I'd like to know what they taste like. I mean, this is my mother's favorite ice cream, you know. Yeah, it incubates. Yeah, you need yogurt to make yogurt. So you have to add 2 tablespoons of regular yogurt into your milk, and then it incubates for 8 hours. I suggest doing it overnight. I mean, I never really thought about it. Why don't I do it overnight? So when I get up, it's done, as opposed to tying up my Instant Pot all day. I've made cookies with the protein pancake mix. I have protein cookies I have one here on the channel. I have a peanut butter one. I have a chocolate one. I have a banana chocolate one. They make good. They're not crispy cookies. They're more soft cookies. But they're, to me, they're good. I like the ones was it Pound Dropper? The chocolate chip bars I made. I need to bake those again. They were really good. They were made with pancake mix. Maybe I'll post them on the group. If you guys have not joined my Facebook group, you should. There is a link in the description box below for Dish with Dee's crew. I post a lot on there. And sometimes when we talk about things, let me see if I can find it. I could look real quick before we go, because sometimes I could find things. I'm pretty sure they were called chocolate chip bars. Let me say. I was just thinking about these bars the other day and thinking how much I enjoyed them. Oh, here it is. Skinny chocolate chip bars. These were really good. And to me, it's like a soft cookie I really enjoyed them, so I will share the link right here. I would say go put that up, and that's made with that was a pound dropper recipe. I loved it. I thought it came out. They were really, really good. We all liked them here. Which reminds me, I probably should make them again. So I think that's made with pancake mix, if I'm not mistaken. But they're really good. And they come out like a bar cookie, and it's just enough chocolate, and they're quite tasty. So I do recommend those as far as cookies. And if you go on, I have a couple, I have a playlist. I don't have the playlist, but I have a few cookies that I made with using up old pancake mix. That was my cleaning out the closet day, and I decided to make protein cookies. And the ones that I didn't like the pancake mix for, that was the banana paleo one from Birch Benders. We love the cookies, so I had to go out and buy the mix again. Story of my life. But that's so good. So go watch that. That might help you out. And I'm going to head on out because it's 8:30. Holy moly, that hour went by fast. I thank you all for joining me here tonight. It's always fun to spend an hour with you. If you haven't already given me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate before you leaving, hit that thumbs up button. And I will talk to you all tomorrow night. Talk oatmeal hack. Thank you, Lisa. Awesome. Thank you, ladies. Thumbs up if you haven't already subscribed. If you want to join my Facebook group, all the links are down below. And I will chat with you tomorrow. Check out that cookie thing that I posted. I haven't thought about that. And I thought about it the other day. I'm like, oh, yeah, I need to make that. I might have to go watch the video myself to remember how I did it because it was really good. So I will see you all tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you for breakfast because I'm having Premier Protein Power Oats tomorrow. Yay. Have a great night, and maybe we'll see you at Clam Squad.